Okay, guys, welcome to Car Chronicles. I'm sitting in my car. I'm gonna try to make this video very, very quick. Okay, y'all know the situation with my car. Well, I got it back. Today's Monday. It's about 5 o'clock. I got to get on confessions with Dr. Dollar because that helps me out a lot. So anyway, this. So I picked up my car Saturday. And I told you all the things that was going. The one thing that was going wrong with it. Well, still the light. The light came on yesterday. As I drove it Sunday, it came on twice. The little swerve light and the engine light came on twice. I felt that slight thing. They did the coils. They did the fuel injector. They did the spark plugs, and it didn't do it like it used to, but it did it. I could just feel a slightness in it like that. So anyways, he claimed that my bearings need to be done. He did 2 of my bearings and stuff, and but it's just not done right. So guess what? Now, in addition to that, now my brake light comes on, the swerve light comes on, and my ASB and my brake light comes on. So I pumped it. Maybe it needs to be bled. Maybe it's something simple. I pray that it's something simple. But and Mr. Ernest had he was recommended, just to let you guys know, by a friend of mine's husband, that he's done work for him, and he's never had an issue. He's fair, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. He was a little further from my house, but I went ahead and went to him. And in this situation, I was just like, I kept remembering Psalms 18:8. Put your trust in God and don't put your confidence in man. So first of all, he had my car way too long. Those are just the facts. So I'm out here just believing and trusting God to get my rent, which I will. I'm gonna be on the word of God like nobody's business, so I don't fall, so I don't, go back and forth and waver and stuff. I'm just gonna stand on his promises, because I have the right to use his authority to turn this thing around. But now he's adding another problem. Now, I have not called him. He did have a 4.5 review. When I do reviews, I always look at the bad reviews. And one young lady said, it was recent, said that he did her motor, and he messed up her motor, and he missed out on important things, so she had to take it to somebody else. She too was recommended by somebody. He was good, he was this, he was that, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. I'm truly disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Truly, truly disappointed. Gave man $1,000 something, and you still ain't got my car fixed right. You see what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna trust in God. I'm gonna be out here getting my rent. I'm gonna find somebody to look at these brakes and find out why this light is coming on and things like that, because it wasn't coming on before. He only did the back brakes, and stuff like that. And he did make a comment that a lot of people don't like to fool with back brakes. Well, if that's not your specialty, then don't do it. Now, when I do this review, I'm gonna do it in truth. I'm not gonna be vindictive about it or anything like that. Excuse me, y'all, sweat because I'm about to get out of the car. But I'm not recommending anybody to go to him. I'm just going to be honest like that. Sometimes people say, yeah, just let it go. Don't say nothing about it, this, that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it go at all. I'm not going to let it go. I'm just going to tell the truth because I don't want somebody else to go through the same thing. And I'm going to let him know that. I'm going to let him know. So I'm going to call him a little later today. He tends to get up there later in the afternoon and stuff like that. But I'm going to call him and let him know. At first I started to drive out there, but I don't think I'm going to do that. But I'm going to call him and let him know. I'm not leaving my car with him, but I'm going to let him know, this light is coming on and it wasn't coming on before. You know what I'm saying? The traction light's still coming on. So it's something that you've done, and things like that. So I just want to give you guys an update. I'm going to jump on my confessions with Dr. Dollar, because like I said, that helps me out a great deal, and the word of God. I'm going to stay in the word, trust God. And we do this together. You trust God, I trust God, and we just speak, and God will turn this situation around. I'm not going to fear today. I'm not going to doubt. I'm not going to be wavering. I'm going to just keep the word of God. If I have to keep the word of God in my ear 24 hours a day, I'm just going to have to do that, because I'm going to break this. I really do believe, even in this situation, God's trying to take me to another level. I really honestly believe that. So y'all have a good day. It's 10:09, so I'm going to jump on confessions because I don't want to miss it all. It's about 30 minutes long with Dr. Dollar. He's on TikTok, he's on Facebook, and he's on YouTube. So check him out. He does it Monday, Tuesday. We have service on Wednesday. He does it Thursday and Friday. All right. You guys have a great day. I love you. I love you. I love you. Till next time, Car Chronicles. Bye.